What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the Off-Road Goonies YouTube channel. And in today's episode, we're doing Predator 212 swap on my mini bike in my room. Let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so first things first, we gotta replace the roller for the chain, because this one is quite ate up. You can see the little rivet in the middle from where the chain rode, and that bearing is not good. So we're gonna change all that. I put a moped kickstand spring on here so it's a little stronger. And then I didn't get the motor mount plate because Amazon's being dickheads. So we're just gonna drill some holes and then we're gonna put the motor mount plate on it when I get it. But yeah, let's get into disassembling this and reassembling the new red wheel. See how it looks. Alright, y'all, so we got the chain tensioner installed. But just like with anything that you order or try and modify on a mini bike, the hardware that came with it and this bigger diameter wheel for a bigger style bike, that doesn't fit on there, for one, because that's way too small of a bolt, and it's like that for both of them. So I had to use the bolt that came off of that one, this one right here, the spacer, and the nut, and I couldn't use this, so I kind of just have to tighten it down and still make sure that it spins a little bit in there, you know. But to even get the engine on, we gotta put the back tire on. So let me get that back tire on, and then we're gonna start mocking up the engine where it needs to sit, fit, and go. Alright, y'all, so I had to come back here to my pile of bikes and old mopeds, like my scrap pile, and I'm gonna see if I can find any, like, spacers, because my back wheel, like I predicted, didn't have any spacers in it from when I bought it from the kid. And obviously making the stock power when we were going like only 37 miles an hour was the fastest I recorded. But only doing that, we didn't chew through the frame completely. But if I were to put this Predator on it and just start ripping, we'd crack the frame right at the back. And I'll show you it once we get inside, but I'm gonna look for these spacers because there are spacers that went into these front wheels. I just gotta find them. So that's gonna be fun. I'll catch y'all when I find these spacers. So guys, we found a spacer, but it's a little bit too big, so we're cutting it in half. So that way we can have two spacers for both sides. And we're using this thing because whatever will get the job done gets the job done, right? Do not try this at home. This is very dangerous. I'll get back to you when we got two spacers. Alright, y'all, so we got my custom wheel spacers in. And right now, it's not going so good. This side's really tight. That side's not tight. I also don't have it completely lined up and everything. I gotta tighten this up because I'm redoing this without this spacer and without the chain tensioner. We're just gonna put it on a decent spot because we got this lined up, the sprocket with the chain tensioner. That's why I was doing it like that with no spacer, because the spacer had the chain tensioner all the way out here and it didn't line up with the middle. Right there does. Well, right there does, but we're gonna go with right here. And then we're gonna slap the Predator up there. I got a paint marker. We're gonna dot it, drill some holes, and we're gonna get the engine swapped on. Let's get it. So I was fitting the chain, and let's fit it real quick and show you. I'm like 1/10 of an inch away from that like to get the master link on. So I'm gonna slot the holes where the Predator's at. I'm gonna slot them just a little bit so that way we can get it to match up. And I'm sorry I haven't been recording a lot of this build, but I'm trying to get this engine swapped stats so we can start riding. Okay, you guys, it's like 10:30 at night. I got the chain on there. I went to put the chain tensioner on, and as you can see, there's no way that I'm getting that red ball under there. And when I did, the wheel wouldn't move, and like the chain is perfectly aligned and everything. It just gets way too tight. So what I had to do is I had to try and slot it. Well, I'm not that good at doing this stuff in particular, and my holes for the slotting were really messed up. Like really messed up. So I'm either gonna fix the slotting over the next couple weeks, try to fix the slotting anyway, or I'm gonna have to order a new chain and figure something else out. Because alright, y'all, the 212 is in the motovox. We had to do some really sketchy drill holing, angle grinding. The homie brought the angle grinder
in clutch,
and we really wouldn't have been able to do it without the angle grinder. But like that, getting gas in this thing is gonna be a bitch, man. I don't even think there's that much gas in it. So we're gonna put some gas in her, and we're gonna fucking rip her, bud. I took her for a little rip, gave her full beans, and almost did a 360 backflip, no scope. Yeah, let's get some riding clips. All right, boys, we got the 212 swap done. We're gonna test the top speed. I got the speedometer in my pocket. It's my phone on the speedometer app. We're gonna test the top speed, and then we're gonna go rip my trails. So let's get it. What's going on, y'all? It's the next day. We're finna rip the mini bike because obviously you saw we didn't get that many clips yesterday, but that's because the twist throttle, right here, this one over here, it sheared. See, we got the old one on, but we're gonna get those clips, get to riding before it gets too dark. Let's get it. And that concludes the Predator 212 swap on the motovox. I appreciate every single one of y'all watching, tuning in to the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.